All right, today we're going to break down the 4 essential upgrades that take a basic AI and turn it into the powerhouse tools that we're all using every single day. So, have you ever wondered what the real difference is between a simple chatbot and a truly powerful AI assistant? What separates a fun little toy from a tool that can actually help you work, plan your life, and create amazing things? Well, it's not just one magic bullet. It's actually a stack of 4 crucial upgrades. Okay, let's start at square one. Think of a base AI model, any large language model, as this brilliant, powerful engine. It's incredible at spitting out human-like text because it's been trained on just a mind-boggling amount of data. But here's the catch. It's also deeply flawed. It's basically stuck in a box, completely disconnected from the real world. And being stuck in that box leads to 4 huge problems. First, it hallucinates. It just makes stuff up and sounds super confident while doing it. Second, it's got amnesia. The second you end a conversation, it completely forgets who you are. Then there's the knowledge cutoff. It has no idea what happened in the world after its training data ended. And finally, it's all talk. It can't do anything, like book a flight or even just send an email. So how do we start to fix this mess? Well, the very first upgrade is all about knowledge. This is the layer that's designed to bust through that knowledge cutoff and stop the hallucinations by giving the AI a direct pipeline to fresh, factual information. The key piece of tech here is something called Retrieval-Augmented Generation, or just RAG for short. Honestly, the best way to think about it is like giving the AI its own personal research assistant. So before it even tries to answer your question, this assistant goes out, finds the exact documents it needs, reads them, and then helps the AI craft an answer based only on those facts. This whole process keeps the AI grounded in reality, so it can't just go off and invent things. And the process itself? It's actually beautifully simple. Step 1, you ask a question. Step 2, the system immediately goes and searches some external knowledge base. Could be the entire internet, could be your company's private files. And step 3, and this is the most important part, it feeds only those relevant documents to the AI, which forces it to build its answer from the facts you just gave it, not just from its hazy pre-trained memory. And you have absolutely seen this out in the wild. When a tool like Perplexity gives you answers with up-to-the-minute web citations, that's RAG. When Notion AI can search and summarize your own private meeting notes, yep, that's RAG too. It's the technology that builds a bridge between that isolated AI brain and a specific current source of knowledge. Okay, so giving an AI a library card is a huge first step. But for our second upgrade, we need to teach it how to actually use the books in that library. We have to teach it how to reason. A great way to picture this is with the thinking fast and slow idea. An AI's default mode is type 1 thinking. It's fast, it's instinctive, it's basically a gut reaction based on pattern matching. But what we want is type 2 thinking, the slow, deliberate, step-by-step logic that we humans use when we're trying to solve a really tough problem. So how do you unlock this deeper, more powerful way of thinking in an AI? Get this, it's almost laughably simple. You just add a little phrase to your prompt, like, think through this step by step. That's it. This forces the model to slow down and create its own chain of thought. It's like it's jotting down notes on a scratch pad before giving you the final answer, which lets it tackle really complex, multi-step problems with way more accuracy. All right, our third upgrade is all about curing that amnesia problem. A base model is totally stateless, meaning it has zero memory of any past conversations. This layer is what transforms a generic tool into a truly personal partner, one that actually remembers who you are and what you're trying to accomplish. I mean, this slide just says it all, right? On the left, without memory, every single chat feels like you're meeting a total stranger for the first time. It's frustrating, it's repetitive. But on the right, with memory, the AI starts to build context. It creates this ongoing, helpful dialogue that actually gets smarter and more useful over time. And the most famous example of this right now is probably ChatGPT's memory feature. You can tell it facts about yourself, your job, your preferences, anything, and it'll store that info to use in all your future conversations. It just makes the whole experience so much more efficient and personal. And that brings us to the final and, you could argue, the most game-changing upgrade of all. Tools. This is what finally lets an AI break out of its text-only box and actually do things in the real world. This is what gives the model hands and feet. So how does this work? Well, the core mechanism is called function calling. And just to be clear, the AI isn't booking the flight itself. What it does is translate your plain English request, like find me a flight to Tokyo, into a super precise, structured command that another program can understand. Think of it like the AI writes a very specific work order. Your app, like Expedia, reads that order, does the task, and then hands the results back to the AI so it can explain it all to you in a normal conversational way. And we see this popping up everywhere. When ChatGPT's code interpreter crunches the numbers in a spreadsheet for you, it's using a Python tool. When Gemini can look up real-time flight info or find directions, it's using Google's whole suite of tools. This is what turns a simple language model into a real agent that can take action on your behalf. Now, here's where the real magic happens. These 4 layers, knowledge, reasoning, memory, and tools, they don't just work in isolation. They stack right on top of each other, and each one makes the others even more powerful. Together, they create this single, incredibly capable system. Let's just use an AI travel agent to see how this all clicks together. The knowledge layer goes out and pulls in all the latest reviews and travel guides. Then the reasoning layer takes your budget and your preferences and figures out the perfect itinerary. The memory layer kicks in to remember that, oh yeah, you always want an aisle seat. And finally, the tools layer connects to the airline and hotel systems to actually book the whole trip for you. See, they all work together. And that's really the main thing to take away from all this. These 4 layers, knowledge, reasoning, memory, and tools, this isn't just some abstract theory. This is the fundamental blueprint behind pretty much every serious AI product you interact with. It's the formula for making AI truly smart. Which, of course, leaves us with a pretty exciting question for the future. Now that we have AIs that can know things, think about them, remember us, and actually take action, the possibilities are just extraordinary. The only real question left is, what should we build next? Thanks for watching.